Here we go. G'day, Stu from UAV Futures here, and today, well, welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet. Now, I have to say, before we start, let me click pause on this so I don't have to look at myself twice, but this is we are streaming on the brand new computer, and some of the settings might be a little bit off, so I need to know, can you guys hear me? Mic check, what's going on? Some things were working differently when I fired it up before. I was like, yep, hopefully we should be able to stream, but if you check out in Discord, this is the picture that I was getting that was popping up, which is brilliant. This is what was happening. I was here, it just was not going well. So I've had to do some things a little bit differently, but I am hoping, yep, settings too high on mic. Stu is talking perfect. Video quality is already better. Thank you for letting me know. I might need to turn my microphone down just a little bit, actually. And I can't believe it. Captain Kirk already with that first donation. Thank you very much, Captain Kirk. Let me see if I can turn this mic down here. Is that any better if I have it at this volume? I've just adjusted it just a little bit. Video is good. Mic is too high. Okie dokie. So I've tried to turn that down. Any better? You guys let me know. Mic dips out on transitions. Okay, Chuck Souls is saying yes. Thank you very much for your feedback, guys, because I couldn't be doing this without your support. We've got a really big show coming up today, but I want to say I might need a little bit of extra patience if things don't go to plan. If some of my files or things don't work straight off the bat, we're going to get there because I was up for fairly late last night trying to get the new PC built. And everything installed, everything working. The first thing I did was sit down and start working on OBS and my Stream Deck so I could have the stream ready for you guys today. That was my challenge I set myself yesterday. I was like, I'm not sure if there'll be a stream tomorrow. Nah, bugger that. I'm going to be doing it. I'm happy that you guys are here. Let me scroll down and see exactly how many people we got in the chat. We got 62 people watching. We've been streaming for 28 minutes, and here's the part where I feel a little bit nervous. Because I've had to do my stream a tad different, like the way I had to press start stream and there's no way. I'm doing it the old school way. Remember when our streams used to crash and we could never get back to the old stream? If this happens, we're going to have to start a brand new stream. However, I really don't think, fingers crossed, we're not going to have any crashes today. Brand new computer. That's why we upgraded. You guys will shoot me if the stream crashes, so that's not going to be happening. Yeah, Captain Kirk saying we can hear you fine. And also Sean is sending through saying, good morning, Stu. So thank you very much. That is the first doggo snack of the day with that $4.99. Let's give Charlie a little bit of... look at him, he's already, sit down buddy, he's already up in my grill. I was talking to Sean last night. Hopefully you're not, I think Sean was having a few beers or just chilling out. It was cool chatting to him on Discord. There you go, Charlie. That's from Sean. And also thank you very much, Captain Kirk, you absolute legend. Where's Captain Kirk? Just here as well. So anyway, moving on. Today's big show. It is great to see you guys here. And let me tell you, I can't wait because this is what we've got coming up. Of course, we've got... Oh, is this sound's not even going to play. I bet you this sound doesn't. Oh, I've got my news file. I'm going to have to try and track that down. We've got UAV News with Raven FPV. We're going to be doing what's in Studio. What's in the studio? The studio. We're going to do our daily dose of Don. We've got some trivia coming up as well. We're going to be checking out some of your vids. And also, we're going to be doing some pinball. You can see in the background towards the very end of the show. We're going to try and beat that high score. So now people saying my mic volume is too low. Oh my god, the singing, no singing. I'm starting to give up on FPV. That's from Amiri, so let us know why you're feeling like that. Other people asking about the shy. Okay, bit too low now. It's maxed out. I'm maxed out and it's a bit too low. Okay, so maybe I do need to adjust this just a little bit. Check. Gotta check my singing. Woo, g'day! And don't worry, I got some confirmation yesterday. A picture in the post. I've adjusted it a little bit. I don't want it to be hitting the red, but hopefully you guys can hear me. If you've got me turned up as much, people saying perfect. Gain down if you can. Oh my god, people, so much hassles. The new mic is going to be coming through, and that's already shipped. It should be here in the next couple of days. So I'm hoping on Monday, maybe Tuesday, we'll have a new mic. Then we can be getting on with the stream, and we shouldn't have any more audio problems. We fixed the video, we fixed the stream crashes, and now we're going to be getting Good volume, gain high. Yeah, it is that. Actually, maybe I should try and fix that straight off the bat in my sound settings. Let's do that. Let's see. Open sound mixer. There was a way. Where can I look at my microphone? Let's have a look here. Sound. Master volume, input, manage sound devices, input. Let's have a look here. No, we don't want to disable. I swear I was mucking around with it last night trying to get it fixed up as well. Advanced sound options. Nope. Manage sound devices. No. Let's have a look. Why can't I? Where can I find this? Maybe I could just do a bit of a Google. Welcome to the FPV Mix, where we're streaming for 6 minutes, but we're going to get through this. We're going to just be adjusting some of my sound, mic properties, increase, gain, Windows 10. Why can't they keep it all in one place? All right, in the sound tab, click the recording tab. All right, so let's go to the sound. Control panel. Let's have a look. View by small icons. Let's click on sound. Oh, okay. This looks a little bit different. Recording, microphone. Let's try this. Properties, levels. Check, check. Is that any better, guys? I'm hoping. I'm going to try that one. I think I've got it. Is that going to be better? All right. Let's see. Check, check, mic check. Is that coming through any better? You guys, or does it sound exactly the same? Anyway, let's continue. Try blasting the mic. G'day! Stu from UAV Futures here. Gee. I'm going to have a sip of coffee, and Echo B saying lovely. Yep, try singing again. Remember, the singing always sounds bad, doesn't it? We're going to be looking at the studio. What's in the studio? Johnny DRC saying great sound. There we go. Moses saying sing. And Crazy Russian Pilot says make sort of a free cycle for used FPV gear so it's cheaper to get into the hobby. I don't know what a free cycle is there, my friend. Other people saying, I think your mic is on mute. Singy didn't get it fixed. Guys, what is happening? You guys, I need a bit of help here, a bit of love. This is probably, maybe I should have listened to Sean's advice and done an extra. Sounds good, in quotation marks. Sounds fine. Thank you very much, Toxic. I believe what Toxic is going to say. One of the FPV legends himself. In a moment. All right, well, let's go through. What do we got? I know we went through it before, but I had some mic problems, all that sort of stuff. I can get rid of, increase this mic gain. So, UAV news with Raven. That's going to be coming up. We're going to be having a look at what's in the studio. We're going to be doing our daily dose of Don. We've got some trivia questions we're going to be throwing out there, see if you guys know that as well. And of course, we're going to be finishing with a game of pinball, like we do every week, and trying to get a bit of a high score, all that sort of stuff. Project RC says, don't listen, your mic is all good. Sounds good, 5x5, you're in the pipe. That's it from one of my favorite movies of all time. A bit of Aliens right there. Captain Kirk thinks, sounds fine to me, man. No, it's better now. All right, so I can hear you and see you fine. So thank you very much, L Leston. Woohoo, pinball. That's from Mohoser himself. So what we're going to do, I'm going to jump through. And Chucker FPV says, start a donation stream for an audio tech. Okay, well hopefully that is going to be fixed by a microphone, Chucker, that we've got coming in the next couple of days as well. It is a Blue Yeti microphone if anybody's interested. Yeah, so we picked one of those up, and not because I think it's going to be the best that there is or anything like that. It's just that a lot of people seem to have decent things to say about it, and I'm sure that's a little bit overhyped from how that's the feeling I got, that everyone was just saying this is the best. I didn't really buy into that part, but I felt like, well, at least it's probably not going to be bad. All right, Kuz says he's just busy timestamping for clip that, and Chris Pro Hat Mexico is saying yes, but with protectors. All right, so I'm not too sure what he's talking about. We're going to do it. We're going to jump straight in, and we're going to find the news, UAV news. I wonder, where is this little jingle? Somewhere on my computer. I'm just going to have to play it. I can't start the news without listening to our news little jingle here. Let's have a look. Do we have news? If I search here. News, search. And oh, listen to this, boys and girls, because it might be time. Oh, yeah, we got it working. welcome to the UAV news with Raven FPV. I've kind of put him on the spot. He probably doesn't even know that we're here, ready to go. I'm going to jump in here and say good morning to him. Jumping into Discord, a great place to hang out. Check, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Raven 187. What's going on, brother? Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you. Hang on, let me turn my Discord up. Hang on. I had Discord way down. So it's not you, I don't think.
All right, let's hope so. Let's hope so, because I can't adjust it where if anyone has to choose between who can hear me the best, I'm going to choose the stream to hear me, not Discord. So you just might have to keep your ears peeled. What's the opposite to the ears open? You know, here, keep your eyes peeled. What's the opposite to that? He can't hear me.
Not deaf?
All right, you kidding? What's going on, brother?
Oh, not too much. I'm just trying to work out how to turn you. I've got you on 200. All right. Yep. Now we're good.
Right.
Yeah, it's same old, same old. I've been working again, so it's weird.
Today, down here we actually have, believe it or not, it is a nice day outside, so I can't wait to go out, and I can't do any flying, but at least I can go for a walk with the family, or just get outdoors for a little bit. Who would have thought that me, a hermit who sits in front of the computer all day and just enjoys staring at these screens, I'm actually itching to get outside, get some fresh air, and do some exercise. I can't wait. So
you guys are unlucky too, because you've had the second sort of lot of lockdowns.
We've been in lockdown since like the start of the year down here, man.
Yeah. But it's if anything has come out of it, your live streams. You would probably. I think you're always thinking about live stream, but it was maybe that kind of kicker that went,
it was the catalyst, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. You ready to do some news, my friend? Ready to do the UAV news?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting this week, I think.
Okay, I haven't looked at any of these, by the way, so
Okay.
I know you've got the document all ready to go. I've got it up in front of me. Clip that. But yeah, we're going to be going through here and
make it far too easy.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't mean to, but yeah, I was setting up, trying to get this computer all working for the stream, so I haven't looked at any of this. So you're going to be in charge of this. What would you like to look at first?
Well, we're not sponsored by TBS, by the way, this week at all, but they always seem to have, they're always doing good stuff, and this time it's a pretty big one.
Do you want me to go to a TBS website for this? Maybe while
not really. Their website is probably
How about go to UAVfutures.com, because they have a something there. At least we can.
Yeah, we don't have anything on that yet.
Okay,
but this is mainly just if you followed TBS, they do live streams on like a little casting couch.
Yep.
When they have big news, and you get the drop on what's coming, and it's a 4.0 update for Crossfire and the Tango 2.
Okay, so what do we get in this 4.0 update?
Oh, it's pretty massive. So I think that they're always developing at TBS. It's not like they have Crossfire came out 5 years ago. It's not like they just stopped developing. It's just always being developed. And this one now, we're getting dynamic VTX power. So that means that you could have your VTX, let's say, on 25 milliwatts and close. As you get further away, it increases.
Okay.
And vice versa.
So that'd be really good for long range as well?
Yeah, well, long range, but even just if you have an 800 milliwatt VTX and you're flying 600 to 700 meters and you need that penetration, you don't want to blast the VTX the entire time.
And then if it's close by, you just have it on low power. Okay, so it's a nice little bit. It says here that I'm just looking at the document. I'm just showing everybody the document we've got up on the screen about some of the notes you were making. 250 milliwatt on full size TX. So what can you tell me about that one? And 500 on the micro TX.
So there's been 3 power updates for Crossfire. So the full size TX, which is the one with Bluetooth and the actual proper full size Crossfire module, that's got a 250 milliwatt upgrade. So you can select that now.
Okay.
Even though I think you can go up to 1 or 2 watts on that anyway.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Yep. And it's 500 milliwatts on the micro TX V2. So that's the smaller.
Is that the new
micro module?
That's this one. Yep. I'm showing people that's the recent one that came out. Yep.
So there's 500, and that was the big thing. Everyone's like, there's going to be a 500 milliwatt upgrade on the micro TX V2, yay! But actually, no. There's 500 milliwatts and 1 watt.
Okay.
Like
so this can come to a
watt.
watt.
It's going from 250 max to 1 watt.
All right, so it's just completely blasted blasted that limit off there. Okay, fantastic. Mavlink over
Yep.
Wi-Fi. What does that mean? Oh, Wi-Fi drivers for Tango 2 and Mavlink over Wi-Fi. What is that?
Yeah, so the Mavlink over Wi-Fi, I think, was a thing for the full-size TX only and the light full-size TX. But now you can, I believe, you can do it now for the Micro TX V2 and the Tango 2.
Oh,
So Mavlink over Wi-Fi apparently for some people is very exciting.
all right.
I just wrote it down because that's what they said, but
Okay. We also just
I'm
said.
sure someone will know what that means.
All right, if
I
you
think
know.
it's more
i-
long range or
if you know what
something.
Mavlink is, please throw that down in the comments. That yeah, is that more like plotting courses and doing a bit of navigation and that sort of stuff? If
I think
Felix
so.
FPV, he says shout out to Chi Chi as well. So thank you very much, Felix, for that little $2 super chat as well, my friend. Other people
What
saying you
from
got
Dragon Ball Z?
a
Chi
silky
Chi.
silky smooth voice, Raven. I heard some people saying that the silky smooth voice of Raven as well. So they're appreciating that. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Uh,
apparently New Zealanders have the world's most attractive accent.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
there you go. Anyway, no guarantee
Man.
for the 1 watt on the Tango 2. All right. So what does that mean?
Yep.
Like you can
Hang
do
on,
it?
wait, we're up to.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, so okay, so there is 1 watt on the Micro TX V2, which
Mm-hmm.
is the module, but the
Yes.
Tango 2, they're not guaranteeing yet that there is going to be a 1 watt. Yeah, that 4.0 brings 1 watt for the Tango 2. So
So
who knows? I'm pretty sure it's 500.
yes.
500 is there, but
I think,
maybe not 1 watt.
and look, I remember I was having some of these discussions about this with some people, about increasing the range and the wattage and all that sort of stuff. And the
Mhm.
thing is, they don't want to say it probably can do 1 watt, but it's not recommended. So some might be able to do it, some, but you don't want to go into that territory where if you're going to say 1 watt, everyone has to be the bare minimum. There's no issues at. So I can
Yep.
totally understand where they're like, yeah, 500 is fine, all that sort of stuff. But and it might be able to go 1 watt for some people, but unless you're
Mm.
absolutely sure, you got to stand by your product. So you need to put the bare minimum on there that it can stand at. So yeah.
Well, he said they test every single PCB to see what it can do and what it can handle.
Okay.
So nothing will go out of the factory without it being tested first. But you're right. I mean, 500 people have been flying the micro module for years on 250
Mhm.
for kilometers. So
And it's
500,
and you got
you
to
know,
remember too, we're at the 900 megahertz wavelength, which is so much better than like 2.4 that most of us are used to. So
yeah.
yeah, you don't have to worry about that too much. All right, new firmware on the Tango 2 for the new bells and whistles. You can reverse the roller now. So, okay.
Yeah, so that's a big one. So I mean, I only just ordered my Tango, so got lucky and got a refurbed unit.
Mhm.
So I guess I haven't experienced it yet, but you've got one, and
Yes.
that roller. Apparently, Trappy said the reason they did that is because people in like the northern hemisphere want to roll it one way, and people in the southern hemisphere want to roll it another. He
Okay.
might have been taking the piss, but you can do it now. So you can, yeah, that roller can go either up for
Too
down or down for up,
Too easy.
vice
All right,
versa.
all right. That's the big news right there. Reverse the roller on the
That's
Tango,
huge,
Tango V2.
massive.
Okay, the next one. Now this looks pretty cool. It says I'm going to. Oh, is there anything else you wanted to say about that?
Um, oh well, they've just merged it with OpenTX 2.3.7, and
Okay.
everyone's just waiting for 2.4
All right.
of OpenTX now.
Sure. All right. Moving
Yep.
on. This one I'm excited about. Can we do the jet suit? Can we?
Yeah, it's not even
This isn't even
I don't think
FPV.
there's
It's pretty
I
cool
don't think
though.
there's music in it. It's not FPV. It's just cool.
All right. Do we?
And
Let's see if this is.
slave to the algorithm. I just saw it because of the algorithm.
All right. All right. Let's. I'm gonna.
Oh my
Should I
God,
put
I
it
had
on
it
mute?
on max volume.
I'm going to put
What?
mine on mute. All right, so we're going to see the people here. Let's have a look. This is what you guys want to see. So what has this guy done? He's just built a jet Iron Man suit.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times, and this is obviously the latest testing video thing, but can you imagine like all the armies, world armies in the world
Look
just
at the
going, "Oh, yes,
flames.
please."
Yeah, look at this guy. It's in the background. That's a DJI radio, I think, right there. He don't look happy. He doesn't look happy. He's like, man, I don't want to be on the UAV Futures live stream. Um, okay, here we go. He's starting
It's
off.
worth watching the whole thing too, because the landing is epic.
This is pretty crazy. Man, you would get really sore arms, I reckon.
That's what I thought at the end, because you see him put his arms back
Or
down. I
he's
thought
using a
you'd be
wingsuit. That's a good
limited.
idea.
Yeah, you'd be jacked by the time you use them for a while. You'd
How?
just be all arms though.
Yeah, that's
No
it.
leg day.
Yeah, I reckon you probably get a good core workout. He seems pretty happy. He seems like he's enjoying it. I wonder how do you even start learning to do that? He'd have to be a wingsuit pilot, yeah.
Yep.
You'd have to
Yep.
be comfortable with using a wingsuit first, and they'd be like, "Hey, who's really good at using the wingsuit?" What do you guys think? Is this something we should move into on the next UAV Futures? Should we move into flying around with jetpacks? So
Iron Man, basically.
I wonder how long does it fly for?
Uh, I
Probably
reckon
not
it'd be
long.
limited by you, by how long you can fucking keep your back.
Nah, bro. I
Like,
reckon it's using the fuel in the back because he's pretty heavy, mate. He's gonna be like what 80 kilos with that 120 kilos.
so it'd be like a hydrogen fuel cell. I haven't looked into it. I'm guessing they're using something like a fuel cell or.
He's gonna. I think he's gonna be coming in for a landing soon, just going up and down the river. Can you imagine just getting to work like this? This is the future. Can you imagine taking that back, like even 20 years, 10 years? It's crazy now watching this thing.
He's going to have remote ID though. You know, how can he fly around this? You see people walking down the sidewalk and
Boom!
he
Out
can't
of
fly
the
a
way.
drone. Come on.
Right, we're watching the landing. Oh,
Yeah, it's awesome.
man, that's pretty epic. All right. So
Yeah,
you've
I was
been
like,
building
ah,
some
screw it.
underst.
It's not FPV. It's not like I forgot about the news and remembered at 8:30 last night. That's not the reason at
No, but
all.
this is pretty cool. I'm sure people would
Yeah.
like to see that. People saying he auto scanned the area. Yeah, but the micro, does the micro have 4.0, not the Tango? Does he have to register his body to the FAA? All right, I say we remote control the guy with the jet suit. That's from RS7 Driver. This is a manned area. G'day, welcome to Manned Aerial Vehicle Futures. So, all right, we've got a few
And
things.
upgrade. You can upgrade the Micro TXV2 to 4.0. You just plug it in, use the Agent X like you usually do, and just upgrade it.
All right, thank you very much.
I would. I don't know. I always wait. I would wait.
Yeah, I
Still.
think whenever it comes to updates, don't do the updates unless you have to. If it's already working for you and you're
Yep.
not having any issues, don't
Yep.
update. If you need that extra range, okay, go ahead. But here's a little tip. Don't be the first people that upgrade. Let some other guinea pigs do it first. And then when like, oh, there was this bug, wait till everything's rock solid and sorted. So yeah, a random family man says he can fly like that after eating beans and sausages. So there you go. Just a bit of extra propulsion we've got there. What is the next article we're going to be looking at, my friend?
Oh well, we managed to get another marine themed one
Of
finally.
course,
Another
of course.
um, drone one, but the dolphins. You
That's all
know,
right. We always got to have a.
apparently they're like us during COVID, just doing their thing.
All right, let me screen share right here. All right, so this one, press and play. I've got the sound off. What can you tell me about this dolphin article? Here we go.
Well, they're like getting fish and bloody
They
sharing fish
look an
with each
interesting
other.
color. Okay. Got some just so
Yeah,
it's just some nice drone footage, which is kind of
yeah.
typical with our UAV drone, UAV FPV news. We always seem to get. We've had killer whales, we've had a couple of dolphins, we've had some sharks. Um,
Turtles.
let's see, what are they doing? Just sharing. Yeah, we've had turtles, just sharing a bit of food, just playing around. Uh, yeah, it's just some nice stuff to see. I don't know. Would you, if you had the choice, what animal would you pick, Raven, if you had to be in reincarnated? What would you choose? What would you come back
I
as?
wonder. No, a raven.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know
Yeah.
if I'd
Because you can
pick that.
fly,
Okay, yeah, that's true.
and they're pretty intelligent, and
Uh,
they can talk, so you can still talk.
Oh, all right, all right. We're getting sidetracked. And the last article we're going to look at in the UAV news, bit of a look. We had some cool stuff. We had a TBS update, which was some real news. Of course, we had to have our what do you call it? Our animal one about the ocean. But this one actually is very relevant to our hobby.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm going to press play here. I'm not going to go into the whole video, but I will link it.
No, maybe skip forward to the comparison part, but you
Yeah.
can explain who that guy is, because I remember I told you about the video, and
Yeah, I've already
he
left
knows
a, I've
Final
already
Glide
left
or
a,
something.
I've already left a comment on here a couple of days ago.
Okay.
So, if I jump over here to screen share, this is a comparison by Mark, and he has one of the new digital Fat Shark things, and he does a comparison, a direct comparison to digital. Let's have a look here to DJI. So here he is. You can see down. Let's open this up and see if I can adjust the quality, because we're watching a stream through a stream. Oh, we can has it at 4K. Let's see. Is this going to blow up my computer? Not my internet stream, I should say. Here we go. Bottom right. This is the what do you call this? Is the DJI at max resolution, and then we've got the Bite Frost top left and the Shark Bite top right, and a Nebula. So from
Shark Bite's the new revision of the Bite Frost. The Bite Frost needed a ground station, and that was, I mean, that was never going to work versus DJI. So Fat Shark had gone away and come back with Shark Bite, which is just a module.
Good on him for making a cool video, man. This is what it's all about. I am going to read, Gavin, I'm going to read your super chat out in just a little bit, my friend. I didn't miss it. I just want to explain some of these videos. Now, look, what one do you think looks better? For me, I still don't think you can't beat this DJI is a fair way away here, but I don't think you can beat the clarity that you've got from a 50 megabit DJI Air unit. And the breakup, I prefer this one. However, that does not go to say that this one on the top here looks still pretty nice, and you cannot discount the fact that you don't have to get goggles to get this. Like if you've already got a set of Fat Sharks and you want to move to digital, boom, you don't need to upgrade all that extra cash or anything like that to have to go and do that. So yeah, overall, oh, here we go. He's got a few different systems. We've got right here. We're going to have a look at latency. Does some latency tests, OSD pass-through.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So with DJI, a big thing, especially for races, is latency and variable latency. So if you learn to fly at a certain millisecond of latency, your brain reacts to that latency. If that's variable, it's not the same. It's going to be 16 milliseconds on Shark Bite. Is what this guy's tested. And they also believe 16 milliseconds, and that's faster than
so
DJI.
No matter what, it doesn't. It's not variable. Okay, which is quite important. So yeah, if you are used to racing, you know the difference between when you see something on the screen and you flick your sticks, and the difference between that in I guess the time and the feel that goes into a lot of how a quad feels. With DJI, it can if you are out a long way, you do start to get it like a little bit of lag. Imagine if you're used to playing PC games, and you're getting a little bit of lag, and that's what it might feel like when you're flying out a long way with DJI. When it comes close, you get less lag, so that's what they call variable latency. But here, if it is locked into what you're saying, 16, that's going to be much better for races, because you can just get used to that. And that's when you need to know that when you move the sticks, you want your drone to move this much at this time at this speed. It's going to do exactly what you're used to and exactly what you've been training for. Do I think it looks better? Do you think it looks better than DJI?
Oh no, not at all. Like not at all. But they're different. I think it just looks like the best analog reception, basically.
Here's my next question. Do you think it has a place in FPV?
Oh yeah, but Fat Shark also need to realize that they're in it for us as well. So they better keep updating it. And if they want to beat DJI, then
yeah, they've got a lot of work to do. I wish them all the best. You know, I've said this before. Fat Shark and I'd feel like they don't want me to ever review some of their products. However, in saying that, I really want them to do well with this system. If I never fly this system, that doesn't bother me. If I never get one for review, that is absolutely fine. What I really would like is this system to get into the hands. I would like it to become popular for its own reasons, for its good merit reasons, because people enjoy using it and they like the features that it offers, and it keeps getting pushed forward, and then we can have some actual digital competitors. And it's kind of crazy to see they have come a long way. I don't think the clarity is quite there, and it will be hard to knock off a giant like DJI, but yeah, oh, I've just hit escape there. But yeah, all the best to them doing that. So very, very cool stuff. So well done, Fat Shark, and well done to Mark too. I think for anybody interested, now I think he used to have a nickname. Wasn't Strepo or something like that. I can't remember what Mark's name was, but he actually flew with Final Glide back in the day. That's Final Glide Oz, who was one of the original members of what's that? Rotorite. How could I forget them? Yeah, one of the original members of Rotorite. Back when they did really cool stuff, traveled the world. They flew with Steel, Tommy. Oh my God, they did just some crazy videos. And I remember, I think Mark went over with Final Glide to the US and competed in the 2015 drone nationals or something. When that used to, remember when that was a thing? Do they even still have those anymore? We used to have the international drone races. Who's going to be the best drone racing pilot? Do you remember that? Or was that before your time?
I don't think they'd. You'd say multi GP would almost be that now.
Yeah, it was before multi GP. So
I reckon multi GPs, even though there's big races with heaps of money behind them, like DRL, I think multi GP is where it's at. The tracks are harder, it's grassroots. You've still got
the
the best
competition's
announcer
fiercer.
in the
You don't
game.
have to be a personality to get in there. You've just got to have good skills on the sticks.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Min Chang and Kim has raced there yet. But that'd be interesting because Thomas usually takes that. He's very good at he's won the International Open twice.
Yep. All right. I do have to read this super chat out, Raven. It says it's from
Yeah.
Gavin Nuns. It says time to give Pup. Treat for Pup from Gavin and Ashley. I'm still trying to convince Ash to fly a drone, but she loves dogs. Also, Jet Boy, similar to a paramotor, had way less restrictions than what is happening to FPV. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, there's less restrictions if you want to fly that jet suit around, maybe, than if you want to, fly a little FPV drone around. So that might.
Since jet suits became delivery vehicles, and they'd probably be heavily regulated.
You know what?
Because Amazon would come in and.
If imagine that though, if you had to deliver mail by doing that thing, that would be a pretty fun job. Be like, whoa. I'd be going to work every day, mate. Very, very cool stuff. You would get pretty. You wouldn't even need to hit the gym up either. So here we go.
Oh no, but you'd be all like upper body though.
Oh, man, that's what it's all about. Who does legs anyway? Anyway, jumping over here. Bit of doggo cam. There you go, Charlie. That's from Ash. So, oh yeah, that's delicious. You should go flying, Ashley. It's really good fun. Fly a few drones, chew a few batwoos. So there you go, Charlie. Thank you very much. Jump back in. We also had a super chat too from Donnie. And I can't believe I haven't even started this yet. What I need to do is start making a notepad list, which I have not copied over. Let's see. It's still on my laptop, which is sitting right here. Where's notepad? I'll merge these two together in just a little bit. But just for now, I'm going to add a couple of people in here. So we have had Captain Kirk, Sean, Williams.
Yeah, for the competition.
Yep. Felix FPV and Gavin Nuns and Don E. Too easy. Do you want to do a bit of trivia, Raven, or you got to go, mate? What's on for the rest of the day for you?
I'm free for another 50 minutes or so I'm all good.
Oh yeah. What's anything interesting after that, or you just got stuff on?
Nah, I'm just gonna head out. Maybe go do some car shopping. It's so hard to find a car at the moment in
Mate,
Australia.
you got to come down here because there's nothing but cars.
Oh no, Melbourne. Yeah, in
'Cause we can't
Victoria,
go
the
anywhere.
car market's crazy.
All right.
But on the Gold Coast, where we're not rooted,
Yeah. Well, gee, look at that. Look at that for some New Zealand slang. Okay. Thank you for doing that.
Rooted.
UAV news. We've got Dodgy here saying pretty much what cheap sausages are. Are we buffering? So are we buffering on the stream? I'm not too sure. Please let me know in the comments down below. And
You just slightly cut out for me there.
okay. All right. Wonder what.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that would be. I'm going to get rid of some of these YouTube links. That would be my Australian internet. Right there. All right.
Yeah, there's no way your computer's
No,
bottlenecking your stream now. There's
it's
just
hitting.
absolutely no
It's
way.
on 3%. I'm looking at the little CPU
Really?
monitor icon I've got. 3 to 6%. Yeah, with running OBS and all this stuff up. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have
Bloody
a
hell.
look here. That is the most hated company. Let's see. I've read so many of these questions. Okay. Let's have a look here. This one, let me know what your answer is going to be. So this one is a fill in the blank. Jumping over here to screen share. JFPV, he's sending me some love. Love your channel, Stu, and lots of fun and info. It is absolutely my pleasure. I'm going to add your name in just a second, JFPV. But here we go. It's time for drone trivia. It's trivia. All right, so put your trivia question here. Lower the frequency, the something antenna. So the lower the frequency is it lower the frequency, the smaller antenna? Lower the frequency, the larger the antenna? I think we're meant to have another "the" in here.
A line from a drum and bass song or something. Lower the frequency. The bloody antenna.
That's
Maybe not.
thanks, Raven. Or is it lower the frequency, the longer the antenna? All right, so the lower the frequency, what is it about the antenna? Is your antenna going to be smaller, larger, or longer? All right, people saying larger, people saying longer.
Lower the frequency, the smaller antenna.
Yeah.
That doesn't
So,
make sense
yep.
as a sentence, though.
Yeah, I know. What I want, I think what this person is trying to say, Tom, what Tom is trying to say is, all right. So if you have a 5.8 gigahertz antenna, and then you move to a lower frequency antenna, so let's say a 2.4 gigahertz antenna, is the actual receptive part going to be smaller, larger, or longer?
Ah, I see. Yeah, okay. Yep.
All right. So people saying, Chris is saying, clip it. That's what she said. That's from Dark Sagan. Johnny DRC says B. Captain Kirk is saying lower frequency to larger antenna. Joseph S says wavelength increases. JFPV saying longer sausages. Your RS7 driver, would you rather have it longer or larger, Stu? How about both, please? Give me all the help I can get. Not a half or a quarter. Toxic FPV. I hope you get my question. Let's see. So we're going to scroll down. The actual answer is what do you think the answer is, Raven?
B. C.
B or C?
Yeah, well, you think about a crossfire antenna versus a bloody 2.4 antenna.
Yeah, or a crossfire versus a 5.8 to make the example even more. I actually think this person is incorrect. So they've said A, but that is not the case. So Tom, you've got your own question wrong there, mate. Lower the frequency, the larger or longer. It could be either one of those, depending on they're both the same thing. But yeah, the wavelength becomes longer, which means you need a longer receptive part to capture that wavelength with the correct signal ratios, whether that be quarter, half, or full wavelength. So, you know, back in the day, actually, and thank you very much, GG Hurst, you absolute legend, for sending through that little donation. We're getting pretty close to some UAV patches. I'm going to put your name in this little part as well, so thank you very much. But do you know, back in the day, or I don't know if they still make them, but TBS, when they used to do some crazy long range stuff, they actually had antennas designed that when their plane was flying out, if it got snagged or clipped, the antenna had purpose breakpoints, so it would break in half or in those quarter marks. Because this is when they're doing insane long range, so they'd be really long antennas, and if they ever got clipped by anything, they were purposely designed to break at that halfway point, so they would still have some receptive capabilities. I thought that was some pretty smart engineering right there.
Ingenious.
JFPV, GG Hurst. All right, I'm going to say too, we've got 97 people watching. Welcome to the FPV Mix. We're doing a little bit of trivia with some A, B, and C questions. Give me some thumbs up as well, especially share some love for Raven in here for taking some time out of his week every single week to work on the greatest website in the world, which is uavfutures.com, and also helping us with these UAV news articles. Other people asking about my PC specs. We're going to be looking at that in just a little bit. We're going to go on and have a bit more. Stu set the audio crossfade in OBS to none. Okay, I'll have to do that another point. That means it must cut out when I change between scenes. All right. Let's find another trivia question for you, Raven. I will work on all this stuff soon. I'm not going to do it on stream now because I feel like we've got it working just for a little bit. Remember, this is the first stream on the brand new computer.
When doing with that microphone, you must wait for the Yeti and then have all the noise gates and filters and stuff on OBS.
All right, so I actually don't know this one, but we're going to have to. This is all going to be. Does anyone? Okay, let's see. Let's see if people actually know this answer. Okay, jumping over here to the screen share. This one is from Cameron M. Crystal. Who invented, and I wonder if you guys can actually see this on the screen. I'm not too sure. Does that actually come through? Who invented the quadcopter? Was it A, Antin Ominchin? I don't know, this person. Was it B, Reginald Denny? Or was it Stu? Who invented the quadcopter?
First two sound made up, or from some sort of like children's storybook.
Well, some kid will just pick a random name. That looks like someone's. That looks like one of the names you'd find in one of the random characters in GTA when they've just made an NPC for a shopkeeper. Like, yep, that's his name right there. All right, people saying definitely Stu. A and C technically. The Quadfather. It's probably A because it's a very unique name. So there we go. Chris Fitz is using a little bit of logic there. No information, just pure logic to solve his question.
Actually stuck out, and if you've seen the answer before, it's in your subconscious. You just can't access it. But if you go with generally your first instinct on multi-choice, if you
Is
do
that how
know
you
it,
do it? I
yeah,
I actually use a bit of logic here. So whenever I'm looking at questions, I always try to find some pattern or some reason based on the answer that even if I have no idea who this is. So of course it's not stew. And then I really like what they said between A and B. Which of those seems like a much more which one of those two names seems more made up. So I don't think that you could make up and that top one that I can't even pronounce. Um, that's a very, very specific name. If you had to say which one of these two names is made up, I would probably say that B is made up. So I'm going to say my answer is A. But we're going to find out. Toxic FPV saying D, Joshua Bardwell. Nathan A says 80% of the time if you change your answer, it'll be wrong on multiple choice. Other people saying Sharpoo. Stick with your first decision. License to drive as well. Ding ding. What can I win? And he's also turned to his Discord tag. Thank you very much. License to drive. Let's have a look. The correct answer, it was A. So there we go. We've used all that. Apparently, that was the person who invented the quadcopter. So yeah, thank you very much, Cameron. I wonder what's going to happen if I Google that person, right? Is this going to be something that I'm going to want to do? And then we're going to do one more trivia question.
how do you invent a drone? Do you just wake up one day and be like, yeah, I'm gonna grab
Man,
four
he's right.
motors
He's
and put
right.
them
This
on
is
an axis
crazy.
thing?
Look at some of these pictures. Let's have a look here.
What was it in like the 1700s or something?
Look at this. Let's open this up in a.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Let's have a look here. This is a cool question.
That's a cool question.
Look at this. Thank you very much. All right, so I don't know what this website is and where it's going, but check this bad boy out. So this is the dude here. Hello. I don't even know if that's his accent. I'm just making that up right there. He was born. Look, he's even written his own webpage article. Man, this is crazy. So I feel very sad, and I try to. All right.
My name is Etienne Omenchen.
Yeah.
I was born in something or other, no one can pronounce. On October 15th, 1884, at the age of 8. I left that place no one can pronounce to go to Lion and raise lions after terrible shock.
I feel very sad. I try to escape this sadness. All right, so okay, so
oh no, the lions kept attacking him. He got sad and then invented quadcopters to carry him away from the lions.
Look at that picture. He's got a quadcopter there. I don't know. He's got one person sitting over here. Some crazy looking propellers. What a legend, though. What an innovator.
During the war, I have to stop my flying research.
All right, we've got look at this one. This looks like some sort of blimp thing as well. Drunken Bullet saying, put my name on the list again. Absolutely, I will do that. And I'm also going to feed Charlie. I've got some snacks from GG and Drunken Bullet as well. There we go.
It's Trappy. On the corner there.
Here's Trappy right here.
Yeah,
that's Trappy for sure. Look, he's been around, and I think is this no. See the person taking the photograph. That's Russ Wolf. Do you know why they gave?
Oh, true.
Yeah. Do you know why they gave Russ the camera? Because he'd been around the longest. He had the most technical knowledge of how to use anything, and who's got experience with this camera? And Russ said, you know what? I had this in the last civilization before it crashed and crumbled, and we've built up again. So I used this back in 2000 BC. I'll be able to smash it out, boys. I'm so old. Let me take some photographs. All right. Where to find him today? So apparently he's still alive today. You can go visit him.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
This whole
Is he
thing.
Also a zombie? Did he also invent being immortal?
Eternal life, the fountain of youth. So there we go. You know what? I'm gonna say that's the end of our trivia. There. Does he use beta flavor? Getting some good questions. Is that what you were gonna say?
2 questions.
Oh, you okay? You want another one? Sure. All right, we'll do another.
That's not trivia. That's just 2 questions. You can't call that trivia.
Okay. All right. Another trivia question. That was fun. Good question. It led us down a bit of a rabbit hole as well. What frequency does Crossfire operate? No, I don't want to read that one. See, this is where we've got to find a good one that makes it interesting, because a lot of them are like, what brand of goggles does Ladrib use?
Zone. No, DJI.
yeah, that is the digital boy himself. I love this one. This is amazing. Can we just read this as a question and feel free to put in your own one as well? This is hilarious. From Mike. He's absolutely trolling us, and he says. The Armiton chameleon is a reference to what animal? Is it A, salmon, B, pigeon, or C, chameleon?
What's a pigeon? Because quads are birds.
All right. So what is the Armiton chameleon is a reference to what animal? Is it A, salmon, B, pigeon, or C, chameleon? Some other people are agreeing. They're saying B. So the bird people are sticking together. A couple of lols. I don't remember a lol answer. Yeah, it looks like B was probably the correct answer. I wonder what they've said here. Someone said C. Take a Flight FPV has said C as well. Gregory says your audio goes really low when changing scenes. Yeah, that's a setting I've got to switch in OBS. If you're the person who said, hey, change the crossfade or whatever that is, please send me a little email so we can have a look at that. All right, let's have a look. Which one was it?
The perfect delivery receptacle for meat is A, meatloaf, B, meatballs, C, sausage.
All right, I love it. He's even put the correct answer there as C as well. So thank you very much. All right, I'm jumping back here. Hope you guys can still hear me. Thank you very much, Raven, for those couple of trivia questions we've got right here. What I need to do, I need to give Charlie a couple of snacks. But what else have you got on for the rest of the day, man? You're worried. I know you're paranoid that I'm going to cut you off. But what else?
You always do. You word I can't say on your stream.
Yep. All right, what do you got on for the rest of the day before we go on? And we're going to do some What's in the Studio. We've also got some pinball on, and we might even ask Donnie how he's going as well for our daily dose.
I might consider maybe opening my jumper as I tried to clean it last night and maybe stain the screen, and maybe there's a big stain on the screen on my jumper now.
Okay, like your Radio Master. How many radios do you have, brother?
No, just the jumper. I got like a year ago with Crossfire in it. But
okay.
I cleaned it. I used a soapy freaking wipe, and the LCD screen is all stained. It's fine. It's just gonna piss me off.
Alright, no worries. Too easy, brother. Well, I hope you have a fantastic day. Good luck car shopping.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
And I will catch you sometime later today.
No, John.
Cut him off. I cut him off. Too easy. Rightio, I'm going to add a couple of names here. We're going to get on with the show. Thanks very much to Raven FPV for doing the UAV news. And of course, we've got to play this one. So we never played this at the end. Let's go. Thank you, Raven. Live from the field. That long segment of the UAV news with Raven FPV. So thank you very much, Raven. I cut you off. Sorry, not sorry. Let me add some other people here. License to drive. We've got Drunken Bullet and Postman Drones. Thank you very much for your donations, my friend. You can see if I jump over here to Doggo Cam, we are almost actually hitting our part for some UAV Futures patches, some live stream patches for going out for you guys. So we're going to be getting onto that, talking about that very soon. There you go, Charlie. That's from GG Hurst. And we've got one. Here you go. That's from Drunken Bullet as well. Drop. Spoiled little poochie. Jumping back here to my face cam. Let's do it. Let's do What's in Studio. Raven saying the drool. Charlie said, hell with this. I want snacks and left. It all started with SSTV, slow scan, TV transmitters, RIP headphone users. Yes, so there you go. Can you tell me your PC specs? I want to make a streaming PC and I want to use your specs. All right, I can actually. We actually posted. There's a little picture I might be able to find. I posted in the UAV Futures Discord last night as I was talking to some people. It was, let's have a look here. You can actually see some of the stuff that I am using in the background, some lighting, all that sort of stuff. Let me click on this one, screen share. Okay, so this is the bad boy right here. I can actually probably do a post. I can probably link some of the things that I bought, but essentially it was an Asus ROG X570F motherboard. We have a Kraken X cooler in there, so that's this little NZXT cooler part. It's got like a bit of a radiator thing. It's just a standard case. The case doesn't matter at all. It's been a deep dive for me doing a lot of this learning sort of stuff. So the graphics card is one that I have temporarily been very kindly lent to by friends. I'm able to use that just for a couple of days till I can get a graphics card that I can use in a much more long-term solution. So I've kind of this graphics card is on loan. It's been pulled out of one of my friend's systems, and he said, "Yeah, look, you can borrow this for a couple of days." After I begged him, so big shout out there. And we have our processor in there, which is a 3900 XT. And I have a picture. It was smashing the pros. This is when I turned it on the other night. Last night, actually. I just took a little screenshot and posted it up for the boys. It seems to be killing it. It has 12 cores, and yeah, it seems to be going fairly well. Using about 2%, just chilling on Discord. At the moment, it's still using 2%. I'm looking at it right now. It's using 2%, between 2 and 4%. On here. The only thing I need to do to upgrade this, and it's got an 850 milliwatt power supply in here as well. Yeah, so the only thing that I need to do is really update this graphics card, because the graphics card in here at the moment is look, it's not ideal. Plus, it's not mine. We hopefully, shout out to Chaos FPV, who sent me through some packaging and sent me through a post. We might have a new graphics card coming in the mail sometime very soon. And when that gets in here, which should be much just a better suited system all around. And of course, you can see my little Canon camera up here. Here is a bit of lighting. I've got some studio lighting right here that we had, and also here is our little stream deck that I use. You can see all my little buttons and stuff down the bottom. And the only thing that is missing, oh look, there's Donnie's face. I'm talking to Donnie right there. The only thing that I'm missing would probably be a decent microphone, so we can fix this mic problems and audio issues that we seem to be having. All right, moving on. Let's do it. Oh, and 32 gigs of RAM at 3600 megahertz as well. So yeah, it's been a big dive. All right, Drunken Bullet, and let's have a look here. We're getting a few little parts that have been donated. Asian Knight says, since you need to read this, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, my friend, I feel like I smashed that by being able to read it like that. I reckon the harder part. Thank you very much, Asian. I'm going to add your name to the list as well, and then I'm going to merge these two lists. So if your name is on there twice, well, or 3 times, well, congratulations. That's just because you're a kind individual. Sean Williams as well. He sent through a super chat that says a couple more dollars towards those patches. Here's the thing. If you use the super chats, they don't count towards those patches. There is a special link down below, the Streamlabs link. That one, please use that one, because every single dollar, well, 99% or whatever it is of the donations used through that Streamlabs link, YouTube doesn't take any cut of that, anything like that. That goes directly towards getting the patches. All right, and Drunken FPV, he sent through one, says, how do we get a gang patch, sausage chapter NZ? So I don't know, maybe I'll have to do some special one-off patches or something, maybe for these legends in the background. I'm not too sure. We're going to see if we can find something special. Let's Sean's already got his name in here. I'm going to add Drunken FPV in here as well. All right. Let's link. No PM me link in Discord. I don't know what you mean there, Fitz. A random family man says, Drunken FPV, you're already a member of that gang, and definitely use Streamlabs. That's from RS7 Driver. Yeah, if you use the Streamlabs links, the difference is the donations through Streamlabs, it takes maybe 1% or 2%, versus if you donate through Streamlabs, Google takes like sometimes 30 to 40%, I think, depending on whatever they feel like their cut is going to be. And you have no real choice, but Streamlabs, definitely more of your money goes to where I'm sure you would prefer your money to go towards those patches or helping the channel than to greedy old Google and YouTube anyway. And a big shout out to Kiz. He is saying almost there, and he used that link for $10 as well. Thank you very much, Kiz. I'm going to add your name in here again as well. Let's caps lock. But yeah, I'm very happy with the PC build. It all went together fairly smoothly. And I wouldn't be able to do it without your guys' help as well. So thank you very much for getting those funds towards getting that PC. And also there were so many emails. I had so many people offering support, technical support, advice. It has been a long progress. We're finally here. And look, believe it or not, we haven't even crashed this entire time. And I'm happy to say that I don't think this computer is going to crash at all. It seems absolutely rock solid. I'm going to give Charlie a couple of snacks because he does need them. Oh, he's still sitting down there. I thought he wasn't here, but here he is. Here you go, old Charlie Pooch. So this one, here we go, also from Kiz and Asian Knight. So that one, that's from Asian Knight. Oh, yeah, thanks, man. And also, thank you very much, Kiz. There we go. We're at $243.77, getting very, very close. There we go. Oh, Captain, as I was saying that, listen to that sound. Charlie's like, what's going on? Captain Kirk, you legend as well. We have hit our goal. We're going to be getting some UAV Futures embroidery patches. I've got to come up with a design. If you have some designs or things you would like to be included on the patch, maybe we'll have to do a straw poll as well. RS7 driver, I want a patch for sure. I'll send you one of mine in return. All right, that sounds awesome. That sounds very, very cool. So thank you very much. There you go, Charlie. All right. So we're going to jump in. RS7 driver, Captain Kirk, thank you very much. Both of those people, absolute legends. If I click right here, you can see, look at him up on the board. Thank you very much to every single one of those people for your donations. And I've got to give a shout out too. You can see to Brad33. If he is watching this stream, or if you ever see him type in here, do you know what? He sent through a $100 donation again to help go towards these patches. We weren't even live streaming. He just sent me an email, said, hey Stu, we sent this little, I got a little donation message up there. It was from Brad. We weren't even streaming. He just wanted to help us get these patches, and that's for you guys as well. So there we go. If you ever see any of these FPV legends, just give them a shout out, buy them a beer, hang out with them, or say some kind things about them, because I couldn't be doing this channel, we couldn't be making this content, especially without your support, but especially without their support as well. So I just want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you absolute legends. All right, JFPV says, I want a patch. Yes, let's go. Buy a patch maker. No, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I would prefer to get a good design, send it off, and get a couple of them printed up. I am going to get one made up for every single one of these legends, and then we will have a stack that is also for just some things special that we're going to be doing here on the stream. All right, Chucker FPV, I can see it coming through now. He's saying must have a sausage quad on the patches. I don't know. Oh God, would you really want a patch with a sausage on it? That's going to be pretty bizarre. Let's do it. We're going to move on. Duke Lol 619I, or however you pronounce his name, he's just joined the chat. He's saying, what's up, Stu? Drunken FPV says, Mum can cross-stitch it on her live stream. All right, so thank you very much, Mum. We're going to be calling her, not today, in 2 days' time, but we're going to be doing what's new in the studio. So we're going to be opening some packages, and we have quite a few to open today. Chucker FPV, that's your chat that was coming through. Let's see, what are we going to open up today? And I've got to add your names. Let me add your names to these lists. Thank you very much, all those people. I've just kind of missed a couple of people. So we've got Postman Drone, Asian Notion, William, Kiz. All right, Captain Kirk. I'm adding your name again, Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk. Chucker FPV. And we have a new one from Moonrunner, which I'll answer in just a little bit is in as well. And RS7 driver and Moonrunner. We're clicking on that. All right, and I'm going to put Brad's name in here as well. Brad 33. Okay. And another one. We got Hot Wheels as well. But first, I'm going to answer Moonrunner's question. Then we're going to do our studio. Okay. Moonrunner sent through a little donation. He says, what is the best 1S battery for the Mobula 7, or just use the highest MAH available? No, do not do that. You want to probably use a 300 milliamp high voltage 1S LiPo. So let's have a look here. If we go to Banggood to be a cheap place to get them, and then I'm going to read Hot Wheels questions. So 300 MAH battery and something like 10 pieces. What are they? Here we go. Check this bad boy out. $13 for 5. This is probably what I'd be flying around if it was up to me. I'm going to click this. I know my sound is going to drop out for a second. Bear with me. Testing, testing, lower sound, but I'm sure we're back right here. Okay, hopefully. Let's click out of this, go away. And these batteries right here, this is what I would be using for my Mob 7. And the beauty is, that's like, $2.60 a battery? If someone could do some maths, what's 14 divided by 5? I don't know. But figure that out, and yeah, those batteries essentially, that's what I'll be using. And the beauty is, because they're so cheap, it doesn't matter. Charge them up, discharge them all the way. Just treat these batteries like garbage. Dispose of them properly. Always be safe. Blah blah blah. Fire safety is important, etc., etc. You guys get the drill. I'm sure you can figure that stuff out. But yeah, I would just abuse these batteries. That's what I do with mine. And then if they die, if they get puffy, just wreck them and buy some new ones. I mean, for that price, you're not looking at a $50 single 6S battery. You can get 5 batteries for $14. Boom, Bob's your uncle. Just rip around with those and have a good time. All right, back to Facecam. And also, Hot Wheels sent through a donation, and he says, "Hey Stu, do you know any commercial available FPV goggle straps that are split like swimming goggles? I had to get mine custom modified, but would rather buy next ones off the shelf if possible." I don't actually. So the only thing I can think of is sometimes you can get an ethics strap. So I wonder if I can Google this. Ethics FPV goggle strap. Look, they seem to be all over the place. Like you can get them from lots of different places. Let's have a look at Phaser FPV. And you might have to do a little bit of custom work yourself. So here we go. It's $30 for a strap. What about, could you use something like this? Go to screen share. I hope my audio is coming back. Could you use something like this where, no, stop selling me these things. Set price, drop it, go away. Anyway, could you cut this strip down the middle and maybe sew it up a little bit? Or is there anything you can do like that with one of these thicker types of straps? I don't know any that are doing it in a dual band, like a pair of swimming goggles kind of style. So sorry about that, Hot Wheels, but would that work? You might have to do a little bit of custom work. He had to get his custom modified. Yeah, I wonder if you did the exact same thing. I wonder if you used a thicker goggle like this. Okay. There we go. If you are watching, well, and you can make goggle straps, that might be something that you're interested in. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah, we're doing our. What about using 2 narrow straps simultaneously? That could also be an option. Let's do it. We're doing what is new in the studio. Check out what we've got. We've got package A, package B, package C, package D, package E, and then that's it. So you know what? We're going to open. I don't even know what this one is first. This looks weird. I don't know who sent this. Oh, let me have a look here. What is this one? It says it's from New South Wales. So here we go. It looks like it's from my country. I'd say it says RC. I was worried. I was like, man, what is? Let me make some room here on the bench. Let's have a look. What is in this? What do we got in the studio? Bizarre. Why do I have another Jumper T18 radio? Alright, there's the Jumper T18, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but there we go. That's the Jumper T18. That's very strange. Okay, so there we go. RS7 driver says excellent. Alright, let's open this little one. It looks like we're getting some new packaging from Banggood. So this one's got some little Banggood writing on here. Let's open this bad boy up. Find out what we've got. Of course, is there anything else in here? No, just a bit of Ebola. We'll move that to the side. And if this is a... Did we already... Let's have a look at here. This looks like it could be a pacifier ESC. And I swear we got one of these last week as well. That's not for you, Charlie. So got a little pacifier ESC set. Let's open this bad boy up. And I can't because it's child-proof. So I'm going to need someone very old like Russell to come and open it up. Yeah, oh, that does look nice. Check this out. Ooh, nice stuff from T-Motor. I'm going to focus this in. So, oh, look at that bad boy. Is that not a sexy looking ESC? Getting very, very fancy right there. Chris Fitz says no sniff. You don't sniff things when you open them? No, not really, brother. Would you like to know? This looks like it could be 60 or 50 amps, depending on which version we've got right here. Let me just cram it back in. Feels pretty solid, but without breaking it. That's all going back together. Charlie, on your bed, buddy. On your bed. No, you can't eat this. Okay, so we're going to close that one. Put that to the side. Let's see. Refocus this bad boy. And Russ Wolf says, dang! Okay, let's have a look here. We're going to be opening this one. Who knows what it is? This I'm going to guess small E-Sheen-ish, GEP RC, small micro to 2-inch, 3-inch sort of drone. Let's have a look here. A lot of packaging. Awful lot of packaging. Oh, and I got a package the other day. I opened it up because I thought I bought some magnets that I could use on a 3D printer. And it was a Cadex camera and it looked like it had been run over. No joke, when I looked at the box, it looked like it had been run over. Okay, SPC Maker. I didn't even know they were still making stuff. So we're going to be opening this up. That is probably a drone for sure. It looks like, there we go. One side looks like it was already opened. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? Imagine if it was a glitter bomb doing that live on stream. Do not send me one of those, please. Let's have a look. We have a little drone and, of course, a little static bag. Mad, it doesn't have to go under. I would love that radio transmitter. Lol. Clip that. Wit packages. From Christian. Let's see. Blurry. Oh, yeah, I'm blurry. Okay, so we have this bad boy. And it actually looks pretty cool. But we'll have to wait and see how it actually flies. Looks like a kind of like a light style XJB, even though it's not. It's from SPC Maker. So there we go. It's another drone to put on the table of like drones to review, but we can't because we're in lockdown. So we've got that one. Go on back here. And let's see, one of my favorite little quads was from SPC Maker. That's from Captain Kirk. And JFPV is saying thumbs up, people. Yeah, we've got 69 thumbs up, 86 people watching. Going to put these ones to the side. So there's that one. And let's have a look. The next package, we've got two. Which one do you boys want? Do you want the big orange or the little red? Big orange, little red. Throw me in the comments down below. Let's find out. Which one? Johnny D says, nice, go to the in-laws. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not really allowed to do that at the moment, Johnny DRC. That thing looks like a Ninja Star. Christian's saying big orange. Chris says little red. Let's find out. Orange. All right, let's see. It's 2 orange. Oh, it's 2 for 2. 3 red, red. Oh, man. Okay. Everyone, we're going red. We're going red first. So we've got this humongous package right here. And yeah, that doesn't sound good. And of course, I'm going to guess this is probably from RunCam or something because there is nothing in here except, wow, look at all that packaging for this. Get that out of here. What is this? What do I need that for? I've already got one of these, I'm almost certain. FPV goggles power module. I don't want to open this up because it's got some screws in here. It's going to be, it's even, okay, we're opening it up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What the heck? This just looks like a this is not going to bode well for the camera. It's like those little adapters you put on the side of your DJI goggles. Why are they sending me that with a little switch in it? How am I meant to do a video on that? I don't even know. And then, I don't even know who that's from, but I'm sure I'll figure it out in my emails. Gosh, that part. Now we have the big orange, which looks like it's just taken a huge beating. What is this? A bunch of stuff in here. Let's cut this all open. I've done my quarantine procedures. This have been sitting here for about a week. Let's have a look. Man, this is like 3 things in one. Yeah, that's an analog to DJI adapter. That is correct. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. We've got these 3. We have. Let's have a look. The first one, a little alpha something from iFlight. Opening it up. A tiny little, oh, it's like a whoop style quad. This looks cool. Check this out. So we've got this bad boy, tiny little whoop style quad. That I like the design. I like the antenna placement. Looks fairly robust as well, like the little canopy that we've got on the top. Takes a 1S battery by the looks of it. Yeah, that should be, I should be able to do a little review on this one, so that should be fun. I know I'm out of focus, but I'm going to leave the camera like that because I'm going to show you the next thing. We have something else from iFlight, and this one is a little bit larger. It looks like this is a DJI version. So I swear I've already got one of these, maybe? So there's a DJI version coming in from iFlight as well. So a little CADX Vista in here. Of course, this one probably not suited for indoors flying. It's going to be too fast. I can already tell the motors. They look very nice, but there's some Zing Nanos 1303s, 3000 kVs. So yeah, pretty sexy little quad right there. Just not, this would be perfect for the in-laws front yard. And then the largest box right here, which is the most squished, looks like it says the Reptile. I wonder if this is all from iFlight. No. Reptiletech.com. Let's have a look. Let's open this up. Interesting box. Interesting GoPro mount. I know I'm out of focus. Let's have a look. Please don't be a cine drone. We'll just, what's in here? Oh, yeah, no, there is some stuff, just some Velcro straps and stuff. Let's get out of here. All right, we've also got this bad boy. And one thing I want to say, this feels so light. This feels like lighter than any of the others we've had here. I'm not sure how I feel about these motors on the outside. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. I don't hate it off the bat. It has definitely doing something a little bit different to some of the others out here. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how it flies. Unfortunately, it's still only standard analog. No digital, but look, let's see how it goes actually. And comes with a nice little Axie antenna, I believe. Yep. And a little GoPro mount to put on the front. Although these aren't my favorite type of quads. Once you got one of these, you don't need more than one. Okay, so that was it. That was the Stewdio. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Celis, what's going on, my friend? RS7 driver says, cool. RGB, suitability, stupidity. Wait, what's happening? We've got there. Put some LEDs on it. Make it a real light. Okay, I don't know if that's, is that like a weight? Is that a weight pun we've got going there? Eric Allen says, I need a Cinequad. Yo, it's a Cinequad. That's from JFPV. What RPM? Seems like there's some giveaways coming up. Yep, we should be doing something like that very soon as well towards the end of this. I do have... the problem is I've got to give some stuff away. However, I've got to also review it first as well. And Raven says, no, Reptile is a budget Cinequad. It's the cheapest one by far. You know what? I do like the feel of it, though. It's got... Oh, no, actually, if I give it a little flex, it is doing some things a little bit different. I think you would break some of these arms. There's no carbon around the outside, but it is significantly lighter than the others. So I wonder if that results in better flight time. We're just going to have to see. And the motors do feel a bit cheaper as well, just from my experience with seeing an awful lot of motors. And then I'm not filled with confidence. Let's put it that way. All right, scrolling down, we've got 97 people watching. We've been streaming for 74 minutes. In a moment, we're going to get our daily dose of Don. We're going to find out what he's been up to. And then we're going to be doing a bit of a giveaway and also some pinball. and just hanging out, having some fun. Going to try and beat that high score as well. Let's do it. We're going to jump in, and first things first, you know what? I am going to run to the loo and have my sponsored SodaStream break, and I will be back in about 60 seconds. But before we do, let's watch one of your videos. If I go to Discord, let's have a look at what's one of the videos that you guys have got. Share my videos, share your vids here. Here we go. Let's find out who's going to get featured on today's one. Ooh, this is I'm Flying, so that's not my real name. Stanley as well. Dawn. Let's scroll down. Ooh. Insta360. That's from Milko. Let's see if we can find someone who's in the chat actually. As well. Celis. All right. Celis plays golf. Let's see what this video is about. Let's have a look. Is there music in here? Oh, it sounds like it. So, Celis, we're going to hopefully not get any copyright strikes.
Out here on my golf course. We got one.
Let's have a look. Oh, music. Okay, we're going to have to go backwards a little bit here, Celis. So, let's do it. Looks like Celis is going to be playing golf. I'll be back in 10 seconds. I'm just going to go to Lou, and then we'll be back and going on with the rest of the show, doing our daily dose of Don. And Celis is playing some golf and flying some drones. So let's see how he goes, and then I will be back. That's a pretty good hit. Oh, I get it. It's being like the golf ball. That's awesome. That's great. I love it. That's genius. That's brilliant. Well, that's good editing. I like it. Alright, I'm back. Here we go. How'd we go? Celis? Okay, let's do it. I'm going to press pause there. Thank you very much. I do like this first shot. Playing golf, though, and then like the golf ball. I thought that was pretty genius. What did you guys think as well? And jumping down here to my face cam. Let's have a look. Alright. I just read Dodgy's retracted his message. Okay, thanks very much, Dodgy. Let's see. UAV pooches. That's from Kiz. And the longest drive ever. And something I've been telling myself lately is use that yaw. Okay, let's do it. Let's jump back here. It's time for our daily dose of Donnie. And let's find out what Donnie has been up to. I'm going to see if he is in the Discord chat, if he is ready to say hello, or maybe he's busy. I don't know. We're going to have to see. We'll give it a couple of seconds because I know the stream is always on a little bit of a delay. So in case he is watching there, we're going to find out what Donnie has been up to as well. Daily Dose of Don, we're going to share some love for Donnie in the chat. Let's do it. Let's click in here. 1, 2, 3. Donnie, can you hear me? Mic check, mic check.
Double check. How's my end?
Yeah, you're perfect, mate. You're perfect. What's been happening?
Great. I was like trying to time it because I didn't want to hang out in here and miss part of the show. So I'm like, okay, he's back from the bathroom. It should be about 20 seconds from there. Okay, I'll mute now.
Perfect.
And bam, it was like literally 3 seconds after you came in. I was like, yes, perfect.
Perfect, brother. Perfect. Remember, you are the show. This is our daily dose of Donnie. So I want to know, in the daily dose of Donnie, what's been going on with the Don, my friend? What have you been up to?
I've been messing with this new 3D printer. And, you know, just like anything new, I get frustrated and I got to step back and be like, oh, it's new. You'll work out the quirks and bugs and it'll be all right.
I absolutely understand. That's how I felt with learning to build this PC. You know, it wasn't hard. Okay, I'm sure that's going to get clear. Going to clip that. I know that. But it wasn't tricky. I was just cautious, you know, and you don't learn everything straight away. So you're like, yep. All right, let's have a look at all that sort of stuff. It takes a bit of research. But how is the 3D printer going? What have you printed so far? What was the first thing that you printed, and what are you most excited about printing?
The very first thing I printed was a little dog that sat like on a pedestal.
Okay.
Something that came with the program that did pretty good. Not as good as the second print, which was a cat, and that came out better. A lot more details showed up, whatnot.
Yep. Are you printing any drone related stuff?
I am. I've printed 4 little TPU parts that have come out good. Just little tiny things. My mounts, I'm on like the 4th. Can't seem to get the settings right for it, but
I think TPU is a little bit trickier. I know Trev's really good at that sort of stuff. Drunken FPV is saying print to swine. He wants some sausage action right there. Other people loving. Oh, also we've got some chats in here. I'm gonna.
What kind of sausage material should we use?
Okay, I don't even know if I want to go into that conversation. Other people want to know too. Are you still off the cigarettes, mate? Because it has been.
I am. It is 11 days today.
11 days, and how long had you smoked before that? Like
30 years.
30 years, and now you're 11 days off the ciggies. And I'm going to say a big shout out to anybody. If you are a smoker and you're thinking about giving up, or you know, you have given up recently, I'm going to say all the more power to you. Keep it up, and even if you do have some little setbacks, the most important part is what you do after that. So you might, you know, if you did have a slip up, Donnie, I would say keep at it, mate. Don't think that that's the end of it. You can still do some amazing stuff. But you are smashing it. 11 days. How do you feel?
It varies. Most of the time, I'm fine. I just gotta watch the little things and then notice those triggers and just be like, okay, do something different. Change that thought process.
Is it? Did you think that you would be able to go 11 days like that? Just bam, switch over and do, you know, no giving up the ciggies, just like that. If I'd have asked you 2 weeks ago.
No. And I think that was part of the problem why I never quit before, is because I would listen to myself freaking throw the negative.
You didn't believe in yourself, brother. You're an amazing human being. You're an awesome person. Every single one of you guys out there, you are awesome. You should be proud to be you. People wake up in the day and think, you know what, who's killing it? You're killing it. You are smashing it, people, and you are smashing it as well, Donnie. I'm very, very proud of you. Other people are hanging out in the chat, having some fun as well. What else is going on because this is just a little daily dose of Don, just a little fun segment before we get back on with the show. Go play some pinball. Anything else you got going on? Anything coming up? Any exciting news?
No. Want to get some of this 3D printing down so I can get back to fixing the drones that are broke and get back to flying and editing. I've really been holding off on editing because I think that, once again, one of those things where I smoked a lot of cigarettes while I was editing.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of stayed away from that right now.
I can understand that because you would have built some habits up while you were doing something. So you need to find something else that you can do. Man, maybe you could start drinking some nice teas. You know, before we know it, this could be the trigger. You could be going for runs every day and like, look out, here comes Iron Man Donnie, just smashing down the goals into fitness, healthy living. Who knows?
Oh, actually, I got a bike that I got.
Oh, do you?
I'm gonna start riding bike probably.
That's pretty cool. Too easy. Then you can maybe get some of your mates to do some chase footage on their drones as well. Too easy. All right, man.
All right.
Greg says he quits cigarettes several times a day. But other people saying, "You're the man, Donnie." And Eric, big shout out to Aaron. Eric says he quit cigarettes a month ago as well. I'm gonna give a shout out to Sean. I know him and his missus, they're giving up ciggies. So if this is you, you never know. UAV Futures, the live stream, it's all about changing people's lives in a positive way, and we do that through drones. But also as the community, it does change us as people. And I want to say, if you are thinking about giving up cigarettes, let me know how you're going. I don't smoke myself,
Yep.
but I'd love to know if I would love to support you guys and say, you know what, you're killing it. I'm proud of you, and you deserve to be the healthiest, best self person that you can be. So anyway, thanks very much, Donnie, for a daily dose of Don. Thanks for tuning in. If you got some love for Donnie, throw it in the chat down below. But thanks for tuning in. Anything to say before we get out of here, or before I let you go?
Just an awesome chat group in here, and everybody be safe and all that good stuff.
Too easy. All right, Donnie, I will catch you later, my friend, and I'm going to get back on with the show.
All right.
Catch you, brother. Bye.
See you, buddy.
Radio, that was our daily dose of Donnie. Random Family Man says, I'm into fitness. Fitness, this taco into my mouth. All right, I do like a bit of Mexican food. That's absolutely delicious. Mike Wood says, hey, Stu, what is a cheap external DVR? So I don't know how well they go in today's... Let's have a look. I know that there's some bangers. There was some eSheen DVR units that were like $15. It's going to be nowhere. Here it is. These bad boys. Let me share this on the screen. So these parts, this is the link that I used. Post that in here. I know that these two, you could get DVR by plugging them in, or there might be some other options you might want to. I never really had much success with this watch or anything. You might also just want to get a second pair of backup goggles that has a DVR function. You could use something like that. I have not used, I got to say, these in a long time. There's the Power Play as well. FXT has a DVR recorder that does 60 frames per second. It depends how much money you want to spend. So that would be my recommendation. I think too. I saw a question from, let's see if I can scroll up. Toxic FPV says, at UAV Futures, would you go the Tango 2 or the Radiomaster TS16S with Crossfire for your first real radio? I'm leaning towards the Radiomaster as it's in stock, unlike the Tango 2. Now, this is a very, very tough call because it depends what you want to do, Toxic. If you're flying around, and you only want to do drones, and you're only going to stay as the TBS ecosystem, then I would say go the Tango 2. And if you prefer that small form function that is in that Xbox style controller, that might be a recommendation. However, there is still a lot of pluses with going the Radiomaster TS16S. Number one, it's multi-protocol, so not only are you able to get Crossfire when you put Crossfire in the back, you can also bind up to like some of these little whoops, and I can guarantee that this. A lot of the SPI receivers, this is probably Free Sky. If I look on the back, product name, version, it doesn't actually tell me, actually. So there we go. I'm going to have to check that out. However, yeah, most of these little whoops, you can't really get Crossfire on some of the ones with the SPI receivers. They need external receivers. If you want to fly some wings, well, then you're going to be able to do that. It's going to be a lot easier to fly a wing or a plane or any of the other RC part if you're using a proper full-sized gimbal, full-sized radio. However, the only advantage of the other one is, look, if you like that small shape and you're only going to be flying drones, then I'd go the Tango 2. It's really, you are not going to be let down in either way. I guess one way to look at it is Raven FPV, who does the news, he recently just bought a Tango 2, even though he already has a jumper radio and a Crossfire module in the back. So I guess he just wanted that little part in the back. And the Tango 2 is an amazing radio. So I know I haven't really pushed you in one way or the other. And the reason is simple, is because you're not going to be let down. Find out what is most important for you. Write down what's most important and then pick that on the radio. So is it the form or is it the function? Do you want to be out? And that is going to be the main deciding factor. All right. Plus have a look at stock levels. I don't know when they're going to be in stock. You could always ask TBS. I think they are back into production now, and they still are making a lot. Joseph S says Crossfire does have plane compatible receivers though, but it's not. Yeah, no, I understand that. But if you are using the Tango 2 radio, it's not as nice to set up with all those switches and everything. It's not the same as having all the potentiometers and all the different switches that a lot of fixed wing pilots want to have. So I'm not saying you can't fly a plane with the Tango 2 radio. I'm just saying it is nicer to have access to all those switches and everything like that on there. Is there one that will instantly cool your drink? That is the Tango 4. It has a built-in soft drink cooler right there, or pop cooler. I think that's what it's soda pop. I don't know what you guys call soft drink in the US. I'm not too sure. By default, I heard they offer a kit, but you have to cut it yourself. I'm not too sure what we're even talking about right now. Anyway, what we're going to do, we've been streaming for 96 minutes. We might do a bit of a giveaway, and let's find out. I've got to say, you know what is back in the giveaway? Because I got an email from... we had one of the winners. It was when the... Where is it? It's over actually on the other bench because it never got posted out. Because we got an email from one of the winners who won the Korea Talon V2 resin frame. But they were like, you know what, Stu? I'm more into micros. Probably it's okay. You can just... he wanted to forfeit the prize. So there we go. That is back in the prize today. We have the Korea Talon V2, and I think then we also have a SIM key and a Velcro strap. Let's do that. Let's do a bit of a UAV Futures jackpot giveaway. Then we're going to go through and we're going to be playing some pinball. Let me get this up on the screen every time I say that. All right. Let's have a look. Live stream entries. Who's going to win? Let's see. Who is going to be the winner? Scroll down. Okay, 2923. We need a random number generator between that and 2923. Woo! Okay. Let's do it. We're going to randomly generate a number. You are going to be in the draw. You've got half an hour to email me. You've got a Korea frame. You've got a SIM key, a Velcro strap, and if I've forgotten anything, please let me know in the comments. Let's do it. Russ Wolf says they call it pop. And Greg Walden says my number. Moses says 19. I'm going to guess 2226. That's my guess, right? We're going to see what that is. Random Family Man says at UAV Futures, could I be your random number generator? No, you can't, mate. Why? Because I don't know. I can't think of anything that's offensive enough, but also appropriate enough for YouTube. There you go, my friend. All right, jumping over here. Let's do it. Screen share. Let's find the number. Who's going to be winning? Sup, Carlos D. He's up super late. We're about to do a bit of a giveaway. Sell us FPV. Rodzilla in the house as well. He's saying 777s. Big fan of Rodzilla. He is my Rust buddy from a long time ago. Many hours spent late at night playing Rust, getting door camped, and just generally laughing and saying, what have we done? We've left the door open. Rust, they're on the roof. Rust, what? My brain can't handle it. All right, and we also, Brad33, you absolute madman. Look, I was just talking about this. Brad says, hey, Stu and everyone, I actually sent this to you yesterday as you signed out of the live stream, so it mustn't have gone through. I was busy trying to get my T18 with SD card warning problem sorted, not having much luck, and N14 up and going. All right, so Brad... he just sent through $110, everybody. I would like everybody to share some love for Brad in the comments. I was going to type something here as well, but I can just say it to him. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, my friend. It means so much to me that you believe in what we're doing here, changing people's lives for the better. And it's something I'm starting to realize too. It's not just FPV. Like when I look at here, I've had some emails from people saying they're quitting smoking and sharing Donnie's version of changing his life, and he's quitting smoking, and people are changing their life for the better. Things we do on here, it's a bit of a special place, and I want to say thank you for helping share that message with as many people as we can and change the world. You are awesome. You should be proud of yourself, and I want to say thank you. And also, so do a lot of people in the chat. We can see RS7 Driver says, I thought I was baller. Congrats, Brad. Brad's a legend. Brad from Zach Smith. Gamer Drone says, damn, Brad, good man. Drunken Bullet, go, Brad. There's a lot of Brad love in the chat as well. B-Rad in the house. Brad as well. Love you, Brad. That's from Dodgy. JFPV's given a bunch of fists as well. There we go. Even Drunken FPV, he's saying Brad, and he sent through a little Porkus picture as well. There's a lot of Brad love in the chat, so thank you very much, Brad33. I was talking about you at the start of this stream actually, and what we're going to do, we're going to try and help you with that little the jumper T18 in just a little bit. So we actually just I got one of those in the post here. We're going to do this giveaway, then we're going to answer that. We're going to play some pinball as well. Let's do it. And we are also, big shout out, because we have our patches ready. They're going to be going out to you guys. So, well, not ready. We're going to be designing them, getting them ready. So we've reached our goal. Let's generate a number so we can get off this screen. Who is the winner going to be? 3, 2, 1. 2626. Wait, what was my guess? I guessed 2226. Wow. I'm going to say not one number off. It was one digit off, but I feel pretty good about that guess. 2626. Let's do that. Jump over here, and then, Brad, if you also want to email me, my friend, I'd be more than happy to give you a buzz, and we might be able to fix up your radio and help you over the phone. 2626. All right, let's find out who this winner is going to be first. Let's find out. Scrolling down. And remember, if you are part of the UAV Futures crew on Discord, you are not eligible for the prizes anymore. So there you go. Sorry, Drunken FPV, because I know he has just become the latest member of the UAV Futures crew on there. So you're not eligible anymore, Drunken. 2626262626. All right. This person, where's snip? Do I have a snipping tool? Snip that, and hopefully, did I click on face cam? Oh, good. I was worried that I had everybody's emails up on the screen. Thank you. 2626. Okay. This person, random number generator, snipping tool. Okay, 2626. So, congratulations to we have Lewin Wilkin Jar the rest of it. So you have an email from here, please send me that email. 2626. Congratulations, Lewin. You are the winner of a Korea Resin V2 racing frame, a SIM key, and a Velcro strap. Send me an email. You got half an hour to do that. It's 11:41 right now. You can have till 12:15. So there we go. Second monitor time. Let's see what people are saying. I don't understand what Dodgy's talking about right there. I already have 2 monitors, Dodgy. So I've got this monitor, and I've also got a monitor over on this side, which is pretty much where I've got the comments. I've got my Streamlabs feed, and so I can monitor Streamlabs. And then I've got my main monitor right here, which I use for sharing and showing you guys stuff. All right, jumping back here to Facecam. Let's have a look at Brad's question, and then we can have a look. It says, hey, Stu and everyone. Let's see. I was busy trying to get my T18 with the SD card warning problem sorted. Not having much luck, and N14 up and going. So I need to know, what is N14? Let's have a look. N14. What do you mean by... Does anyone else know that in the chat? And what problems are you having with it, Brad? Are you still here, my friend? All right. Chris Fitz says, I have very tiny hands. The Mavic Mini controller is perfect for me. Okay. Congrats. That's from Toxic. Be sure to email Stu in 3 days' time. So that's talking about the winner. So that was Lewin. So yeah, congratulations. Make sure you email me in half an hour. Don't do it in 3 days' time. They're just trying to jip you of your prize. They want to win it. That's how they work. Let's get those random things off the screen. All right, Brad, is he here? All right, let's find Lance Boner he's saying hey from Texas. So what's going on, Lance? And Mike Wood said, hey Stu, what camera is best for flying in and out of low light areas? I fly a lot under heavy tree coverage. Gee, I actually haven't done enough testing on that, and I don't know how something like the Starlight or the Starlight or the Toothless actually would go if it's going from Light to dark, light to dark. Yes, Captain Kirk, I can see your it was hidden by dodgy. That's fine. We can let that through there. So all good, all good. And something with a quick transition time. Yeah, I don't know. If you have the toothless camera, how would that actually go? I really like the Ratel, but I don't have enough experience on something that changes with the dynamic range really, really quickly. All right, I'm still trying to see Brad's comments here. Brad33, if you're in the chat. Otherwise, please send me an email to uavfutures@gmail.com and we'll be able to fix everything up absolutely and try to help you. It looks like you're trying to upgrade your. He's getting some jumper T T18 card problem solved. Trying to get my T18 with the SD card warning problem sorted. Is not having much luck. Okay. All right. Oh, he's saying I got the Fly Sky Nirvana N14 up and going. Okay. All right. What are we having issues with there with both of those, Brad? What would you like to fix? And why have you gone to the N14, the Nirvana N14? All right, so that's what we're gonna have to sort out. Are you on Discord as well, Brad? Because I'm gonna show you just here. Um, this part, if I jump over to Discord, makes it very, very easy. If I click on general chat and some other bits over here on Discord, this is where I actually help a lot of people. So you can look at here, we've already got some people over here. This person's flying around in sim chat. But if you jump in help, not right now, but we can organize the time to do this. We can jump in help voice chat or something, and we can have a chat. We can figure out some of your problems, or if you want to post it in general chat. Are you on Discord as well? Oh, you're saying yes, mate. Okay, I also need your Discord tag because I swear I've looked for you a lot of times when I've tried to add you as one of the FPV legends on here, and I can't seem to find your Discord tag, no matter how many times I search Brad33. So maybe if you could email me, I guess, your details and your Discord tag and stuff as well. SD card warning is the incorrect version's SD card pack. That's coming in from Dodgy as well. Alright. Mike Wood says you have to solder the SD slot on the Jumper T18. I had the same issue with my Pro. What do you mean by that, Mike Wood? I have not heard of that before. What do you mean solder it? Thank you, UAV team, for always being there to help us. Welcome to the FPV Mix. The stream is kind of finished now. We've already been going for 101 minutes. We're just trying to solve Brad's issue that we've got right here. We're going to be playing some pinball. It's kind of we're just chilling out, having fun now. We're meant to stop at the 90-minute mark. Already 10 minutes over. And Lance is saying, watched your soldering video today. Thanks for the help. Going to throw down on a gun and start building my own. So all right. Eric Allen says not all T18Ss. I'm getting confused here, I guess, with what part people saying we're meant to solder. It seems like we're having two issues, two conversations people having. Chris Fitz, the only issue is why there isn't a high score on his own damn pinball machine. Yeah, it's because Trevor's got the high score on that, mate. I've been trying for about 2 years since I've had that. I have never beaten Trevor's high score. I would like to crack 1 billion on there on live stream. We did get to, I think it was 60. No, it was 800 million, I believe, last stream. Brad, do you have a cam for Discord? So that's going to be from Dodgy as well. Because, yeah, if you jump on Discord, what we can do, we can also share our screens, and we can also do face chatting as well. So, like some FaceTime kind of things. We can get a bunch of people in here. We can hang out. I wonder if he's in general chat. Actually, I'm scrolling down here. All right. So, but yeah, if you are free sometime, I'm going to go on with the show, Brad, but if you are free sometime later today, man, we'll be able to jump in, help you out, and get your problem sorted. And if we can't, I'll be able to email maybe some people. I might have some contacts that other people don't have access to, and we can find out exactly what's going on. So I've got some people at Jumper, and also there is some people at Fly Sky. It depends. Did you get your radio from Underground, or did you get it from Fly Sky as well? That would be one little bit of extra information. Russ Wolf says, Trev the man. And Chris Foot says, I know your game. I say stream your pinball attempts on Twitch. There's a big pinball following. Postman drone, celebrate Brad and do a spin wheel draw for night for the T18 and the mini drone. It would match. Oh, okay. Postman drones just wants to win. Mike Wood is offering some advice. He says, when the Jumper T18 kept saying no SD card, you have to pop open the cover and the SD cards were not completely connected. Had to get the soldering iron out and complete the circuit. Okay. So there we go. That might be something. So it's not something that you are supposed to do. It's just a defect that comes from there. So you need to check, is that actually connected? That could be something. Other people giving some thumbs up as well. Kayla McCormick, she has just sent through $2 with a little unicorn. Thank you very much. And I hope that you guys are feeling good today. Good luck when going back to work, Kaylin. And people saying quality assurance, the SD pins, assure the SD pins are properly soldered, or he's saying they might be improperly soldered, so we need to check that out as well with Brad here. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump over, we're going to have a pinball game, and then I'm going to be coming through today, I'm going to be checking my email and all that sort of stuff, and I will be helping Brad, and also I have a heap of stuff to clean up in this studio behind me, because after building a PC, there is so many boxes, rubbish, wrapping, leftover cables, quad parts. There is a lot of stuff that has just been thrown all over the studio. It is like a minefield. The dog couldn't get out, even he was bashing into stuff as we're going out of here. All right. I got the Nirvana cheap. U10, really, don't know where to start. It's really know where to start. Is it two little bind receivers? Okay, so it comes with those, but yes, for sure. I'll text you on Discord later. Okay, all right. Thumbs up. Sounds like a plan, Brad. We will be in touch. And you can either ping me at UAV Futures on Discord, or just send me an email, uavfutures@gmail.com. It's in the description down below as well. Let's do it. We're going to play some pinball, guys. So I need a little bit of time right here, just while I set some things up. So I'm going to jump over here to Doggo Cam. The dog is outside at the moment. Let me get this up and running so I can close down this, close down this, close down this. We're going to save this. File, save. We're going to call this Charlie Feeds. It's all those people who sent through some donations for Charlie. And, alright, what is going to happen if I press, go in here, what happens if I press this button? Okay, that has that server up and running. Bear with me, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Gotta find my phone. Just trying to work through a few things here, guys, on the new computer. Yes, I've got my phone. Alright, let me try this again. Alright, this may not be working today, boys. I'm having some issues connecting to the little server that I've got to run on my computer from my GoPro that goes to my phone that streams to here, and then importing that through VCL. Alright, look, you know what? I'm going to work on it today. We will be back tomorrow. We will do the stream tomorrow. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. Thank you very much, Toxic, for tagging Brad's name in there as well. So I should be able to get a hold of him easier. I can ping him on there. Gavin Nunn says it's because it flushes backwards over there, so dangerous. I don't know what we're talking about. I think you guys are talking about the toilet right there. Chris Fitz is saying thanks to you. Chugga FPV saying bye, dude. Sorry we don't have pinball today. Yeah, just I thought it would work. Most of the stuff is there. Pinball, 2 days time. Thank you very much, Ben. So in 2 days time, the next stream when we ring my mum, Monday if you're in Australia, Sunday if you're in the US, we'll be going through, and we will have a pinball on the end of that stream. All right. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. Remember, most importantly, I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. You are awesome. You are killing it. You are smashing life out of all the other people that have ever existed, all your ancestors. You know what? You guys are the only ones who've done FPV. You guys are the only ones who's built drones and flown them around. You should be proud. You are doing things that no other human in your genetics has ever done before, and that's a pretty big achievement. So be proud of yourself. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. Remember, you are awesome, and as always, happy flying. It's very early on Monday morning in the UK. This is when I lurk in chat, Donnie. Oh, also bonus, we didn't have one single PC hiccup, like as far as the computer was concerned in streaming. It's sort of, Sean, what are you doing, mate? This isn't the time for sending through a super chat. This is when the stream's over, mate. What are you doing? It's 46 people watching. You know, Pinball, we're having just some technical difficulties with the stuff I've got to run on the computer here. Brandon, we will do Pinball in 2 days' time. I don't get to hear it, so I just have to watch the media source sound file and see is it changing. All right.